I blew up my life, moved to a small medieval town in the south of France to recover from burnout, and guess what? I brought the overachiever with me. It turns out that changing locations can help some things, but the person cracking the whip, unfortunately, has always been me. It's a real struggle I'm finding myself in. I'm currently feeling somewhat unsettled and almost anxious. And I'm pretty sure it's because I have a rental car for a few days and I just have not been taking advantage of it. And so there's this just background anxiety that's like, it's a gorgeous day. I have a car. I don't normally have a car. What are you doing with your life? So, yeah, I'm gonna go for a road trip. I don't know if this anxious feeling was about how I've kind of discovered that even though I talk about slow living and things like this on Instagram and here, and I like to tell myself that that is what I'm in the pursuit of. I mean, I guess I am in the pursuit of that. Hey, look, there's a random castle thing. I guess it's not a castle, it's just like a mini castle. But the truth is that I am not living the slow living life. I sit in front of my computer all day, every day. Weekends included. I don't take time off because when you start your own business, you feel like you can't take any time off, that you must constantly be working. And this is where, oh my God, it's not space for that car to be turning in right there into my lane. What I've come to realize is that I'm falling back into my previous patterns, my work patterns, which essentially revolve around, deep down, this core belief that my worth is tied to my output. And so if I'm not immediately successful in my business right away, if I don't have everything done on my to-do list that I need to get done, then, even after a 12-hour day, which at that point my brain is fried and I feel frustrated. That feeling when you just work too, sorry, I'm just cutting off my forehead. Classic. I'm experiencing the all too familiar feeling of getting to the end of a workday feeling absolutely fried. Like my brain is just done. My nervous system feels activated because I'm pushing myself too much. Because the narrative in my head, the mean person in my head is constantly telling me that, gosh, that's all you got done today? You're supposed to get this entire list of things done and you're still working on the retreat website, And I potentially self-impose deadlines that don't actually need to be there. I do this a lot. I work for myself now. I don't have to report to anybody, but I'm still pushing myself so hard as if everything is going to fall apart. And I'm just risking burning myself out again. Fun. Turns out it's a pattern that doesn't leave, even when you leave corporate and start your own business. So I've come to this realization, and it is something that I need to work on. I've got to get better at not entering this sort of fight or flight mode when I'm working and telling myself that everything is so urgent and absolutely has to get done, and then blaming and shaming myself if I didn't get as much done as I thought I should have gotten done that day. I'm not living the slow French life. I'm sitting in front of my computer all day. I'm not taking long lunch breaks. I'm not sitting out at the cafes. And then today, again, I think part of this anxiety comes around, I have this car and I'm not using it, and it attaches to the fact that I'm out here wanting to and trying to live this French life, and I'm not really doing that. So I think today, even just taking this little road trip is a chance for me to, have the French experience that I moved here for, and go visit some of these cute little towns while I have a vehicle to be able to take me to them. It's just that this hustle mentality is so ingrained in me. Ooh, I'm not gonna cry, you are. It's I don't know how to stop. How do you stop hustling? I don't know how to do it. And it feels even scarier when you're starting your own business, because you feel like, well, if I don't hustle and if this isn't successful, well, then I have to go back to a soul-sucking corporate job. And I don't want to do that. And honestly, I do actually believe that everything's going to be fine, you know? That's what's strange. I have this belief that it's all going to work out and it's going to be fine. And yet, as you can see, there's still this fear. Yeah, I don't know. There's this fear around, like, I guess my thought is that I need to be successful immediately, when that's not actually realistic. Sorry for like just flowing tears. But you know, driving with one hand as it is. Hold. There's just something very deep within me that's basically gives the message of, if you don't work yourself to death, then you're not good enough, I guess, is the message. Or I don't know, what's the or? Like, what is the thing that I think is going to happen? You know what? I know that I just drove 40 minutes here, but the town is definitely under construction at the moment. And I'm pretty sure everything is closed. Sure, this is beautiful when it's sunny. And when people aren't trying to saw into cement. Oh, voila. Well, it's safe to say that that was a fail. Nothing quite like hyping yourself up to go on a nice little road trip, get to the town, and it's kind of closed down and the whole thing's under construction and the sun disappeared. Can you come back, please? I'd really appreciate it. I've been spending a lot more time at my desk this winter than I'd like, and I can definitely feel it in my back and my neck. When it's cold or rainy here, which it was pretty much all winter, I don't go out walking as much, and it's very easy to just stay inside all day, like a hermit. So I've been trying to build a bit more movement in a way that actually fits into my day. This part of the video is sponsored by Yeesol. They sent me this bike, which I'm really grateful for, and I've been using it for short breaks, even just 5 or 10 minutes at a time throughout the workday. I like that it's really easy to adjust and just get started, and I can follow a class or put something on the screen while I'm writing, like YouTube or a show that I would normally watch just sitting on the couch. So this is just an easy way for me to get some exercise in. It's a small shift, but it's one I can actually see myself keeping, and that's what counts, right? The point is that I've brought this tendency to overwork and to overachieve and run myself into the ground right here to my little town in France and into my little business that I'm building for myself. And how do you stop doing that? I think that's the next phase of my journey here and my next challenge. Is it all in my head? Am I just making things more urgent than they actually have to be? Or is it that I'm being a perfectionist and I think that everything has to be perfectly done. I think even doing YouTube videos is a perfect example of it. This is why I haven't posted. It's because I'm never happy enough with the video. I've got 7 almost done videos that I've just have not thought are good enough, that I need to finish the intro or make the ending better or add in some jokes, or you know what I mean? Or I don't know. I clearly have difficulty bracing some imperfection. Even though I'm aware that actually right now I think what people enjoy is seeing just authenticity and not things that are perfectly polished. Yeah. Anyone else like this? It's just me. In other news, I just surpassed my 1-year anniversary of being here, of making this big, crazy leap to move to this small town by myself and restart my life. And so that's what I'm excited to kind of talk about next, is just how everything unfolded and what I've learned, what's been great, what's been hard, and what happens next.